Hello, shalom. For me today, this is a very special broadcast. I've even gone to a very special place to do it, and this is partly going to be in the form of a prayer and a proclamation. And the history of this is that 22 years ago, in this exact spot, I made a declaration to the Lord, or asked the question, which I believe He answered. Where am I? I'm on the greenway between Stratford and Plaistow. There's Abbey Mills, I don't know what it is, a sewage plant there, yeah, it's quite an unremarkable place. But I do remember coming here 22 years ago. I'd been struggling writing screenplays, getting nowhere, and then the Intifada happened the second Intifada happened in Israel, and I was very, very motivated to write an article about it. And so the question I asked here is, Lord, there's two paths I could follow. Which one would you bless? And I had a very, very strong impression. I can't remember how I got it, that it was the writing that was the path I should follow, which I did. I wrote The Idiot's Guide to the Middle East, which was sent out on the web, then became a booklet and another booklet, and it sold in the thousands, and it gave rise to Land of Many Names, the book, which became sort of my first proper book. And here I'm now 30 books later, thinking, okay, that, I wouldn't say it was a blip, but I just feel very, very motivated that I've come back to my roots here, and I wish to make a similar, more of a proclamation than the question, because I do believe that the Lord has empowered me in writing screenplays. I've now written 12 since February, and the last 6, which are all finished, we performed 3 of them last night on Zoom. When I say we, there was about 6-7 of us, and it was just a read through, but I have to say, just listening to it, really, it made my heart sing, because they sounded good. They sounded like something I would actually see on TV and feel proud of. So I do believe I've got the ability to do this. Whether I become a success at it, or even a minor success, depends on the Lord. So this is my proclamation, God, this is my prayer, my proclamation, that I'm here at a time when most people have retired, but I feel, Lord, that I still have creative talents that I wish to give to you. We have worked in partnership for the last 22 years and produced a body of work that I believe hasn't quite reached its potential, but it's there, and it may be something that will bless people when I'm, well out of the business. But here I am. I'm looking for a fresh start, Lord. I'm fresh. My script writing is my first love. I've realised that. I have written things in the past that have been performed, and other things that haven't and haven't got anywhere. But I do believe that your hand was in that. So my prayer, Lord, is that you bless me now. 3 weeks' time, just over, I'll be going to this workshop, the secular workshop, where I'll be exposed to a BBC and ITV major script writers. I'll actually be sitting with them, talking about my work and perhaps performing it. So it's important for me that I'm well prepared for that, and it's mostly important for me to know that, God, that you are behind this, and that the disruptor has a new field in which to disrupt. Do feel called to be more in the world than I have been. I've been in a ghetto for too long. Many of us Christians, let's say, do tend to sort of sink into this sort of ghetto mentality, where we spend most of our time arguing over theology, and which is, I've never been really into that, but even less so now. The really thought of it just fills me full of dread, really. I just want to be relevant, not just to other Christians which has been my driving force up to now with teaching the Hebrew roots and all that, but I want to reach the world through drama. So if I do get an opening, I now pledge that my gifts will be used in the service of the kingdom. Don't know how, But that's up to God. That's up to forces outside of myself. So here I am. Send me, as Isaiah said. Beautiful day today. I do believe I'm in the same place where I was 22 years ago. If not, God knows that it's the heart that's important. But I just felt it important to come back and be where it all started, so that maybe where I'm here could be a restart. So keeping it short, that's all I'm going to say, and I will keep you informed as to progress. And it could be an exciting journey, or it could be just a mistake, and I'll end up retiring like everyone else. So here I am. Amen.